Hello, we're back with the Talos Principle 2, the Road to Elysium DLC. We are here at the last part into the Abyss, and we can already see the words extremely difficult at the bottom of the screen here. So why don't we jump right into it and see just exactly how difficult it is. New slot. Actually, let me give it just a moment to double check that I have my settings on straight, or stranger things have happened. Okay, I think we're good. Yep. Okay. So this is about Byron's time when inside the megastructure. The mind itself is its own place and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. John Milton.
You've been making a lot of progress. New citizens, new
So this
cities,
is Mayor
even
Byron.
space travel. You really don't do things by halves, do you, Byron?
You're right. But I'm very aware that we have to be careful. Things are moving so fast. And the truth is that Neuma is just a tool. It doesn't magically solve all our problems. We have to learn to apply it correctly.
What? You're not just sticking your hand in it and seeing if it goes bzzzt?
Hey, I haven't done that in months.
It's almost like you've learned something.
I have. I mean, I know you're joking, but that's why I need you. None of this is easy. In fact, it might be the hardest thing anyone's ever done. We're changing everything about how we interact with this world. There's a lot of baggage we have to get rid of. And truth be told, some of it's my own.
I appreciate that, Byron. But there's something I'd like to know.
I'm an open book.
We never really had a chance to talk after you came back from the megastructure. But now that I look back, I feel that somehow the experience changed you. So, what happened to you inside the machine? What really happened?
Well, you know the beginning of it. We've made it into the megastructure for the second time. You were waiting back at the VTOL. I was desperate to find Athena. I got to the terminal before 1K, started going through the files. And just when I thought I'd found something... I can't... What the... Where am I?
Byron. Byron, can you hear me?
Oh, this can't be good. Have I been damaged? Am I in sleep mode?
You are. But this is not your dream, Byron. It is Athena's. Your mind is trapped in the gyre of her thoughts, circling eternally between an impossible hope and an unbearable grief.
My friends need me. I have to get out of here.
Your friends are your only hope. You cannot free yourself. But if you can overcome these trials, perhaps I can help your friends find you.
So, I think in the main game, Byron understood what was happening with Athena once he was freed from the machine. And I think this is the process through which he learned. Let me just fiddle with my wires a little bit. Okay. Well, the view here doesn't look so bad. Okay. We have a total of 24 puzzles. So I guess just a single area. Kind of like whatever the first Orpheus Ascending was. Ooh, okay. Okay. What was that? Okay, so this is just a... It's just a path. Well, let's do these in order. So these are the puzzles that 1K wish he had a chance to do. Okay. Number 1 is right here. Oh, it's not flashing. Unexpected outcomes. Alright, so we start with a driller and an inverter. Okay. First we connect these and grab the connector. We still need the blue light from inside. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Well, we have an angle here to start. Problem is trying to get to... Well, we have crossing beams in this configuration. I think that's all the tools we have to play with. We could go to the other side. Wait, no, it's a driller that I need to grab. So... It's a bit of headache trying to find the angles. Let's see. Whoops. Yeah, we're crossing the beams no matter what. Let's see. So they got a new soundtrack for Into the Abyss. Well, let's see. The conventional plan would be to do... Conventional plan. Connect this to that. I need an angle. Whoops. I don't think I've heard this track in the main game. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I really like the Talos 2 soundtrack. I like this track. How am I gonna pull this off though? Red, red, red. Or blue, blue. The placement of these is a problem. So what I'm trying to do is to get probably... Well, let's not have tunnel vision right now. We have to get something to this side of the wall. I'm guessing we're trying to keep this gate open. There's an angle that will let me do this. It's only really possible from the other side of the wall, though. Okay, let's start with this. We'll skip the final gate for now. Yeah, but I don't think I can ever move the inverter without losing the connection. Can I? Let's say, I might still have to get these set up. So if I did this from the other side, okay. I'm trying to make the inverter pick up the light from this connector so that I could free up the drill. I need the right angle to do this. Nope. That's a really small window to play with. Now, we can connect this. Huh? Why didn't this work? Wait, what? Is this the unexpected outcome? Wait. Why is it like this? Huh? Huh? Okay. This still works. This still works. And now I drew the hole back. I give the thing the hole back. Is there an angle where I can The direction is right. But I don't see how to progress with the inverter on the other side like this. I mean, even if I use the convert the connector to keep these two connected, they still get disconnected the moment I remove the inverter. Like, the only moving part right now is the drill. And adding a hole here doesn't seem to help matters at all. I'm making sure this is our only light source. I don't know. Can I take something from inside? I'm not sure how that's going to help me. Let's see. Well, the thing that I'm most likely going to have to move is the connector. Let's pick this up for a moment. In fact, let's reset. We could do this. And then I can do this. I cannot connect this to this. Anyway, this stays on if I take the connector. Alright. Do I have to move the inverter anyway? Let's just try. Maybe I shouldn't force this. Okay. So this works. This works. Now if I set up this hole, it doesn't really change anything. Wait a second. There's something I want to try. Let's put this here. No. Let's see. I want to set this beam up. Let's just give it a try. What's this going to do? I wish there's a better way to disconnect this. Well, let me just give this a try. So I'm gonna line these up. And I'm gonna put the driller here. It doesn't really change anything, does it? No, I need to connect this too. From here? No. Now what? Now what? Oh. That wouldn't even work. Wait. No, I can't reach it from here either. But I might see. Nah, well, I still have to figure a way to move the inverter, which is the biggest problem here. Oh, whoops. Okay, I am dead. I feel like I've done something like this in a previous stage somewhere. This is a so far so good part. We got the point where we fetch the connector and then it all goes to hell. And the interesting thing is that I can pick up everything from this side. But no matter what I do, I don't see a way to avoid crossing beams. The moment I block this off, yeah. At the end of the day, this is the only way to keep this gate open. So there's no possibility of moving the inverter. The inverter has to be set up and then be forgotten. And I also cannot have the inverter behind this gate, because there's no way for it to pick up this connector if that happens. I mean, what does the name have to do something? Wow, isn't that a coincidence? Alright. How do I do this? And there's no way to use this connector to keep these doors open. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. It seems more likely that I'm going to put the connector behind all this. Okay. In order to get to this door, I think the hole needs to be on this side. So let's say we set this up this way. Now, this is the only angle we can set this up. Fine. Wait. No. Let's not worry about the final gates just yet. So we got this, and that's fine. But we're not any closer to a solution than we were at the beginning. Is there any possibility of rounding the blue lights? I mean, I could do this, but I can't take the inverter even in this state. Wow, well, they were not kidding when they said these were difficult. Why don't we move away from this for a minute and see what the other puzzle rooms involve? What about this? Number 2, the other. Great. Any... well, okay. Wait, it's the same problem, isn't it? Hard to prevent lights from crossing each other. Okay, I can get to this point. I can fetch the connector for what I need in the end. Okay. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem that bad. That doesn't seem that bad. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this guy. But there are only so many combinations for this. Whoops. What? Wait, oh. Okay. We need to rearrange this so that we can get back in and out. So if we picked up blue lights from inside, okay, this is... Well, it's the same idea. It's the same idea, and so it's a real problem. Okay, this is red. This is red. Huh. Huh. No. What we need to do is to use this connector to move the switches. So we shouldn't be connecting this right now. Okay, so I think there's only one solution to get inside. We'll let this be. But we need to... Let's see. Let's see, how do we plan this? Oh, this is fine. Okay. I think we need connections to be multiple. Uh-huh. Next. What happens is I want to use the connector to pick up blue lights and turn this to red. I don't know if I'm even making sense to myself. Okay, this works. Now... that worked part of the way. That worked part of the way. What am I missing? I need a blue on the end. How to get blue on the end? What about this? Well, I need to reset this. So this way. Give me blue. Alright. No, that's not it. That's not it. No. What I need to do is to make this the sole origin. Wow, I need to set this up all of it again. Wait, but... Okay. I could do this. Like, it should be really elegant. based on like what I think it should turn out. No, this is not healthy. This is not healthy. Let's give this a reset. How do I change this? Well, wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. This will always be red. I'm thinking like, is there a way to cut off this beam from up there? This has to be red at this at the present, and the connections have to be set up before it goes through. Inverter. I definitely need to do this to get through. Which make this the... If we make this the blue one. Alright. Having set this up. Alright, so from this angle doesn't work. This angle I could get it to where the converter is. I make one beam stronger, but even if I did, it doesn't actually matter. No real help there. No real help there. Oh. Okay. So this is the behavior that we're trying to figure out. I could make it to the third gate, which is not really that different from where I started with. So what are we missing on this final one? Blue beam, but Once I'm past this gate, I can't do anything. Also, is there like any way to cut off a beam? Not really, because this is upstairs. Like, is this some behavior with the lasers that I haven't realized? We basically have two sources of blue, both of which are blue. Why don't we figure out a state where the last gate is open? So something like this is what I need to achieve. I can also do it this way. Okay. So from here... that seems unlikely. And this is our only source of red light. Should I bring the connector out here? But if I can't get past... Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would matter at the end of the day. I can't get past this. I can't really pick up any lasers from here. So... Uh-huh. No. Okay. Let me set this up first. No, it's, as long as it's on this side. That doesn't work. It seems very similar to the problem we faced in the first room. So if we can solve one of these, we should be able to solve the other. If we can remember what we did. The other. Yeah, the title is not very helpful, to say the least. Are we supposed to be blocking a light up here? But that doesn't solve any problems at the end. And Prometheus sparks are no good at all. No good at all up here. Would we be able to reset the rooms once we're done with them? So now working from that connector, we could get this. Or we could just do this. Okay. With this. I wish this beam was a little bit wider. Yeah, that closes everything. I mean, we've already tried like pretty much every combination I can think of. So to reach the connector, we have to do this. Now I have an empty connector. Alright. So having done this, I'm going to disconnect this, work it this way. Okay. Now, remove the connector. Put it back. I thought that was going to work. Now we're completely stuck. Let's see if I can articulate what I'm trying to do. Actually do. Okay. Oh, I need to get third gate open in order to get the connector out. All right. All right. Just a test. Yeah. What if I did it on this side? I still need the third gate. Now we have the connector. We connect these. So let me try this. No, we'll just trap ourselves, put you in third and fourth gates again. No. Whoops. I'll get ourselves back out. Another try. So this time, we're going to connect this. So now this is what we have. This is what we have. We plan these for blue. Yeah, can't make a scenario where I make it to the last gate. Connect these. If it was the other way around, this might be a simple solve. But unfortunately, the light source is blue. I can reach the third gate right now. Yeah, this also doesn't change anything. What did they say when... what did they mean when they said the other? That's what I want to know. I mean, the moment this involves crossing beams, it just gets so much more complicated. Reset again. Reset again. I just want to find out if I try to pick up red, does this work? Okay. Now. Woohoo. It works up to this point. No, I think this is what I'm aiming for. Now if I move this and instead connected this. Okay. Well, I did get this to produce red, and that one to produce blue. So let's reconnect that. This will get me out of here. Then we connect that one as well. Now we take this. Okay. This might actually be the answer. So next, I connect this to this. We're just off. Just off. No. Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, the angle needs to be just right. Yeah, there was one moment there where I got it. Okay. Now, let's try this. Yeah, hey! Wow, that really seems like brute force. Okay, so that's a first.
How many more?
7 trials.
7 trials.
When they are
Complete.
there will be a moment of transition. In that moment, I will tip the scale. Your shell will be moved,
And its location.
revealed to your friends.
What's wrong with your voice, Elohim? Are the entities interfering with your protocols?
I cannot
Not
articulate.
Now that's partly Athena.
Face it.
I have an idea. Could you tell me what happened in the old way, using your storyteller functions?
I will try, Byron.
By the way, we can't go back, can we? Oh yes, we can. We could go back. So let's give this another try. So what we learned is that we can connect. Well, we can cross the beams at the device and not interfere. But how does it work for this? How does it work for this room? Well, first off, we have to get our connector out. This is also a different structure from the second room. So what worked for us there may not work for us here. I don't even know if I did the way it was intended to be solved. Okay. Okay. So let's say we start with this. Then we block. Blah. We block this blue beam with the inverter. How does that work? Okay. We get this far. I need an angle. Can I get both this and that? I don't know where I put this. Okay, if I... but this is already a very narrow angle to do it. What if I moved it here? Does that give me a little bit more space? But this only... Well, this is as far as I can go. If I want to pick up the blue light from behind the gates. So we're limited by this. A little further over. Yeah. This won't work. What about here? But now I can't reach the inverter, can I? It still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. Okay. This. All right. We're not really any closer. Yeah, this does not work the same way as the other. Unexpected outcome. I would hate it if it was something about laser interactions. And Puzzle Room 2 was kind of about that. Okay. Yeah, there is no window where I can make a dash through this. Okay, so the way of thinking is that I'm using a driller to switch beams. I just want to check. If I grab this, I want to see how the lights interact. Can I overcome this? No. But obviously, the moment I remove the inverter, this is all gone. Let's see. Whoops. Just want to see what happens when I make a few connections. Okay. Well, I still can't grab the inverter. I feel like I really should give up on trying to grab the inverter and just try to make something happen with the driller. Make things switch. Make things switch. At the end of it all, I don't need this beam. How do I make it go away? Okay, so this might be the same idea. So let's connect it this way. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Maybe I should bring the driller back. Okay, well, I'm gonna give this another try. Seems worth it. Worth a try, at least. So I'm gonna set this up quite carefully. How are we gonna do this? Should we do it from this side? It's pushing it. It really is pushing it. I mean, it almost seemed like the angle just now would have worked. You know what? Let's just set this up. Let's set this up the way we did last time. So we're talking all these. With that. Alright. Let's freeze this up. Then we add this. Is this doable from here? Huh. Okay. So this doesn't work. Even if we have it... No, wait. I have not connected this to the inverter. So there's still a chance. Why does this cut everything out? That's what I want to know. Yeah, why does this cut everything out? If I connected these, this, and this. Okay. I keep this alive. Obviously, I still need the blue. Too far in. Is there an angle where I can make this work? No, this is as far as I can get. Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay, so if that doesn't work... I'm gonna have to move this a little further in. Okay. Still can't see the lights. The angle's too far. Okay. Okay. The fundamental problem being that there's no... Is there a way to do it with the other side? I still need to pick up the blue lights. This is not possible. Like any angle where I get that receptor, I don't think I'll get the blue light through the hole. Right, this is the furthest I can go. And there's absolutely no way to... There's no way to make the connector work for me here. Yeah. I'm going to assume that the driller is my only possible tool. Could say it's a connector. This is the one that we can do without once we're through the gate. So the idea is go through the gate, use the driller to cut the red light to it somehow. The plan's not working for me right now. Not far enough. Okay. We set up stage 1. Wait, what? Oh, no. No. This obviously still doesn't work. Let's see. Let's see. From here, if I set up my blue light, it's the final beam that's in the way. There's no angle here that will help me whatsoever. Nope. No. I mean, the other question is, why do we have 2 drillable walls here? It seems unlikely there's going to be a red herring. Or it could be. It has happened before. I think there The odds are reasonably good that this is part of the solution. Let me get the connector back outside. Well, the only angle from which I will get this and all the connectors is here. I could get to this point. I could do this to have nothing happen here. I could block one of the beams with the driller and it wouldn't matter 1 jolt. Right. Yeah. Whatever the connector is doing, it's not going to help. Okay. Wow, we've spent an hour and a half on these 2 rooms alone. Yikes. Now for the last room we had to paint multiple targets ahead of time. But even if we did that, I'm not sure how that's going to help anything. The alternative. No. Actually, that's something I tried and it definitely doesn't work. Does it? Does it? I don't think this is going to work. But it's something that I haven't tried. I can't reach... Can I reach them? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is probably not going to work. Yeah, the moment I remove this, I think I'm stuck. Okay. I really wish I could remote control the inverter, but that would defeat the whole purpose of the game. We also, will I get stuck if I remove this? I survived that. Survive that. I feel like it's something I've done before. I can't solve it. There's not really any point to having a connector on the inside, right? Well, no. I guess there is a point. Let's see. I'm gonna be silent and think about this. It probably doesn't work. I think I've already tried this. It just doesn't work the way I hoped it would. Yeah. Just cuts off the light period. I cannot do this. I could do this. But now I need to keep the driller on. And I am unable to move any item out of this configuration. So this certainly doesn't work. I think I tried this way. I can't even, well, if I move this way over, is there one angle where I can get both of these at the same time? Barely. Now, is there an angle I can get? Barely. Okay. This is as far as we've come so far. Unfortunately, I can't take the inverter to this side. It would have been easy if I did that. Now, I'm going to pick this up with it too. Okay. So now I can do this. I can remove the driller. I can't remove the driller. Again, there's no direct configuration I can change from this that would do the job for me. Next is this. This is something that we had tried before. We could remove the driller and take it behind the gates in this configuration. Let's get it back on. We could also do this and still take the driller behind the gates, but I can't do anything about this beam crossing. There's no scenario whatsoever where the inverter would generate a blue light. In fact, with the tools that we have available, the inverter has to generate red light, and the connector has to be used for blue light. I didn't find any other tool, and if I did, this would have been easy as heck. Yikes. I would at least solve this one. Even if we don't do anything else tonight. The fundamentals are not at all confusing. I could take this with no penalty. But everything goes back to square one if I so much as have a sneeze around the vicinity of this inverter. So where do I move this? And there's a possibility from here. But even that is a really slim one. I can make this connection. Can't touch the converter from here. Hello. This really is the hardest Talos principle. From this angle, I don't get to pick up the blue lights. Not anywhere from here all the way to the middle. Well, maybe there's an alternative. So... yeah, this is as far as I can go. I mean, this is something we have done before. It just didn't work. Straight up didn't work. Why does it do this? Why does it cut off everything when I put it here? I guess it cuts off this beam. Okay. I will set this up here. And that still entails shutting off that gate. No. So this is still the best position we've found up to this point. The best thing we could do is to bring the drill to the other side. So this is what we have to work with. Perspective check. No. I won't redo it. I mean, this is also a problem. I just want to get this one puzzle out of the way. I'll be happy to call it a day after that. Ah. Wow, it's a long fall. Okay, we're still stuck on 1. And we're back to where we started on this. It's an utterly unhelpful stage name. I can't be that far off the mark. And this is still the only thing that makes any sort of sense, which is to free up the driller. Nothing else makes any sense. Even if I didn't need this beam right now, I need this. I definitely need this one. I could experiment with not having the final beam on this, but I need it sooner or later. And without that final beam, I could then set up this. But how am I going to get the final beam for the inverter? No. 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 Doesn't work that way. Uh-huh. Or at least I cross it on the other side. I mean, a cross is a cross. Next, I could bring this here. Just wondering. Yeah. Yeah. Seems unlikely to say the least. Can I find the right angle here? Just a little bit further. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is still the furthest I've ever gone. It's not good enough. I mean, if it was this side, then I could think about cutting off this beam. But yeah, none of the angles here would make me do this, let me do this. And none of the angles here let me do this. I don't think I can move this inverter anywhere. I've got all the tools in the world now. If we don't take everything back out, I will get stuck. Burp. And... let's see. It's very specifically designed so that I can only achieve this with the center window. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This seems like the most promising course of action for now. And it also doesn't really do anything. Like I open this hole. And this interaction is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, but again, I can't pick up the blue art from this side. It's even less likely from this side, though. So make sure it's the same behavior when I have this one. Same behavior. Yeah, it's the exact same behavior. Whoops. Ah, great. I'm stuck again. Stuck again. I haven't seen an unexpected outcome yet. It's all expected failures. Well, this can't possibly be inside, right? I'm just gonna give it a try. Yeah. It's not gonna solve my beam crossing problems. Let's also do this. I could make that happen. I could make this happen. There's a... yeah. I can make this happen. But I can't even move the driller. I can't have to use a driller to keep the inverter running. As we've gotten used to where this is. Oh, whoops. Gotta give this a little bit more room. Yes, this is... I'm after everything. This is still as far as we've gone. Give me a second, bloody inverter. Bloody inverter. I've got right angles, I think. Well, these two need to coexist. This needs to exist. No. Nope. Okay, it would be so much simpler if I could just pick up the blue light from this side. Okay. Alright, let me try this. Let me try this. Just select this. Let's turn that on. Okay. I'm going to do this. No, this. A little bit further. And I'm going to shut this off. Yes! I did it! Okay, this was a straight solve. Yes! There's two puzzles.
Athena was sent unto New Jerusalem to guide its people into a new age.
And that's the Elysium storytelling mode.
Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. But in time, the people of New Jerusalem grew fearful, and their faith grew weak. They shrugged off their burdens and embraced sloth. Let the earth replenish itself, they said, and let no one have dominion. Out of the words of the prophet, they made an idol called the Founder, and set it above themselves, and it had dominion over all.
So the DLC very clearly passes judgments on, like, which side of the factions in New Jerusalem was right. But anyway, I am completely spent after doing those two puzzles. I'm glad at least I solved them and didn't have to leave this one for another day. So now we have 3, 4, and 5, which I will do next time. I am completely spent. I want to do something that doesn't use any part of my brain, or whatever's left of it. Where are those puzzles? Okay, so to get to 3, 4, and 5, I need to go this way. Oh, you know what? Let's get this recording.
Look at what you've done. You were supposed to protect us, to lead us. But you're reckless and arrogant.
I did. I tried to. But nobody would listen. They only heard what they wanted to hear.
Look at this machine that you built. Do you really think this is a tool? It's a weapon. It killed your daughter. And now you're going to give it to your children? And what do you think is going to happen next?
I don't know. I can't tell.
And this is not a recording, it's very
Athena's
much...
grief is echoing through the entire system.
It's very much Athena's imagination coupled with like Byron's own image. Anyway, we'll... Well, this is the point after Miranda had died and Cornelius had left, referring to the story of the main Talos principal. And she's going to keep blaming herself until 1K comes and fixes everything. Now let's just go check out the island where 3, 4, and 5 are on. Okay, you know what? We'll pick up this recording and do the puzzles next time.
When I said you didn't kill Miranda, I was lying. I just said it because that's what you're supposed to say. You did kill her. I tried to temper her arrogance, to give her perspective, but you always encouraged her megalomania. You made her think she was special. She was chosen because you still think you're the chosen one.
No, that's not what I think at all. I don't want to be treated like I'm special.
Then why did we leave? Because you were tired of having to argue.
Because they poured all their fantasies into me and turned me into the Founder. Because they couldn't stop and think for themselves. Because they refused to grow up.
Oh, and growing up means doing exactly what you want them to?
I don't know. But maybe it does. I think Alexandra was right about everything, but I don't know how to show them.
Alright, and that will be it for today. I'll be back on, I think, Wednesday to continue with 3, 4, and 5, and maybe... hopefully I can do this a little quicker next time. The 2 puzzles took me an average of 1 hour, and even the shorter one... Number 2 was a quick one, I think, and that still took me more than half an hour to figure out what I was supposed to do. Anyway, this is where I'll stop. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Let's just see. 17 seconds ago. That'll be fine. Alright. See you again next time. Bye bye. I need to